Series of powerful supercell thunderstorms unleashed a barrage of massive, baseball-sized hail across the coastal Bend region over the weekend, causing widespread destruction in communities surrounding Corpus Christi, notably in Taft, Portland, Gregory, and Ingleside. The severe weather event, which struck on Saturday evening, November 1st, 2025, prompted a local state of disaster declaration and left residents grappling with extensive property damage. The National Weather Service in Corpus Christi had issued severe thunderstorm warnings as conditions became ripe for significant weather events. Strong atmospheric instability, abundant moisture, and strong wind shear created the perfect environment for the development of potent supercells capable of producing large hail. As the storm system moved northeastward through San Patricio County, it dropped hailstones estimated to be between 2 and 4 inches in diameter, with some reports near Taft suggesting sizes up to that of a baseball, approximately 2.75 inches. The sheer size and velocity of the hail, combined with wind gusts reported up to 70 miles per hour, led to an immediate and significant impact on the affected areas. Eyewitness accounts described a terrifying scene, with the sound of the hailstones smashing against structures described as deafening. One resident in Taft captured video footage of hail shattering windows and crashing inside her home. The primary impact of the storm was severe property damage. Homes, businesses, and vehicles bore the brunt of the massive ice chunks. Hundreds, if not thousands, of vehicles sustained catastrophic damage. Reports of cracked and shattered windshields, dented bodywork, and broken headlights were pervasive across the affected communities. For many car owners, the damage resulted in a total loss of their vehicles. Homes experienced busted windows, compromised roofing, shingles stripped away, and siding damage. The breach of windows and roofs led to subsequent water damage inside many properties. The strong winds and hail also caused debris to scatter, affecting access to utilities and transportation in some areas temporarily. While no significant injuries have been reported, the financial toll of the storm is expected to be substantial. Texas is no stranger to costly hailstorms, with the state averaging hundreds of millions of dollars in property damage annually from such events. In response to the widespread damage, San Patricio County Judge David Krebs officially filed an order of state of local disaster declaration on Monday. This declaration is a crucial step that helps local entities assess the full scope of the impact and potentially qualify for state or federal recovery assistance. Cleanup efforts began immediately in cities like Portland, where city officials opened a collection center for residents to drop off storm-related debris.
Let me see the other one.
Residents have been strongly advised by local authorities and insurance experts to document all damages thoroughly with photos and videos before starting repairs or cleanup. The Texas Division of Emergency Management is encouraging homeowners and business owners to report their damages through the state's individual State of Texas assessment tool. The focus now shifts to the complex process of recovery and insurance claims. Experts are reminding property owners not to rely solely on insurance company adjusters, but to seek independent professional inspections to ensure accurate damage reports and fair compensation. This recent event serves as a stark reminder of the power of nature in the region, which is susceptible to a variety of extreme weather events, including hurricanes and hailstorms. As climate change factors potentially lead to an increase in the intensity of such storms, communities are continually reminded of the importance of preparedness and robust infrastructure. For residents impacted by the storm, resources on filing claims and finding assistance are available through local city websites and the NWS Corpus Christi office. The full extent of the financial damage will become clearer in the coming weeks as insurance claims are processed across the battered coastal bend. The quiet suburban communities of the Texas coastal bend, particularly Portland, Gregory, and Taft, were transformed into a disaster zone over the weekend when a severe supercell thunderstorm unleashed a torrent of large-sized hail, causing monumental property damage and prompting local officials to declare a state of local disaster. The event, which occurred on the evening of Saturday, November 1st, 2025, left residents stunned by the intensity of the storm and the resulting devastation. While the region is accustomed to severe weather, the size and sheer volume of the hailstones caught many off guard. According to the National Weather Service, NWS, office in Corpus Christi, the atmospheric conditions on Saturday were highly conducive to the formation of severe thunderstorms. A potent mix of warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico colliding with an upper-level disturbance created intense instability. "We had all the ingredients for significant weather," noted a spokesperson for the NWS. The storm that developed over San Patricio County exhibited classic supercell characteristics, including a rotating updraft that can sustain itself for hours and produce extremely large hail. Hailstones reported across the Portland area ranged from 2 inches in diameter, about the size of a hen's egg, to over 3 inches, baseball size. The intensity of the downpour was described by residents as deafening, with visibility dropping to near zero as the ice chunks hammered down. The impact of the hailstorm was immediate and widespread, affecting virtually every structure and vehicle exposed to the elements. The most visible damage was to the thousands of cars parked outdoors. Reports flooded in of windshields completely shattered, rear windows busted out, and vehicle bodywork pockmarked with severe dents. Many insurance adjusters on the ground have already classified hundreds of vehicles as total losses. Homes sustained significant structural damage. Roofing shingles were stripped away, leaving exposed underlayment and allowing water intrusion. Windows were smashed by the force of the ice, leading to extensive water damage to interiors, including drywall, furniture, and electronics. Businesses along Highway 181 and other main thoroughfares also reported busted signage, broken skylights, and damaged HVAC units on rooftops. The strong winds associated with the storm, gusts estimated around 60 to 70 miles per hour, and the accumulation of debris caused temporary power outages in some neighborhoods. The physical cleanup has been a massive undertaking for residents and city crews alike. The community of Portland quickly came together in the aftermath. Social media platforms were flooded with images of ice-covered yards that looked like winter scenes in November, contrasting with the warm Texas climate. Residents shared stories of the terrifying moments the storm hit. One local, interviewed by local media, described the sound. "It kept getting louder and louder until it sounded like a constant roar. We huddled in the interior hallway waiting for it to stop." San Patricio County Judge David Krebs issued a local disaster declaration on Monday, a procedural step that facilitates damage assessment and potential future state or federal assistance. The city of Portland opened a centralized debris drop-off location to help residents manage the overwhelming volume of storm-related waste. The focus has now shifted to insurance claims and reconstruction. Roofing experts and insurance agents have descended upon the area. Experts emphasize that the next 48 hours are critical for homeowners to begin the claims process correctly. Authorities are advising residents to be wary of fly-by-night contractors who often appear in disaster zones. They encourage homeowners to work with reputable local companies and document everything thoroughly before repairs begin. The financial toll of this single event is expected to reach into the tens of millions of dollars, solidifying its place as one of the most destructive hailstorms in recent coastal bend history. The resilience of the Portland community will be tested in the coming weeks and months as they work to rebuild their homes and lives.